Hello, everybody. So, welcome back to the new episode of Omnitryx series where we are exploring and figuring out how to start a company, how to run a business, and how to make some money. So, last night I got my company incorporated, Omnitryx Incorporated, and I have received all those documents, the company key, the business registration number, and today we are trying to set up our bank account. So after a lot of research from ChatGPT, and I have decided the bank that I want to go with is Wise, and the reason being is it just looks nice. You know, the UI UX, the way they have everything explained, it's much easier, and it gives a really good energy. It just feels good. The second is TD, which I'm not like I do personal banking with TD. And TD overall for the last 6 years have been a good bank to me. No complaints, nothing. I'm just not happy with their business plans. So their TD basic business plan is $5 and only 5 deposit and 5 transactions, which is very low. And then you have their unlimited business plan, which is their top tier, $125 per month, which is equal to 1200, 1500, 125 times 12, oops, times 12 would be $1,500 per year. That's a lot of money, especially when you're just starting up. So that's an overkill. But assuming you make a lot of money, then I would transition to TD Unlimited Business. The only option that seems I'm not too happy about it, but I feel like this is the best one is TD Everyday Business Plan A. Like I would be happier if like these were in the triple digits, like 100 deposit, 100 transactions, and then $19. I would be like, all right, no problem. Or maybe if they bring the price down to at least $10, you know, a 19 is still an overkill. But yeah, that's the one I decided. There were other options: Scotia, RBC, BMO, CIBC. BMO, CIBC. I've never heard about them as much, so I didn't want to go with them. Scotiabank for business account. They're too. You just have to. It's more like pay as you go type of situation, so it seemed a bit too expensive. And then RBC, which according to ChatGPT is a good lender, but according to Reddit, it has the worst reviews. And not gonna lie, when I visited their website, their UI UX was just terrible. Like I honestly did not want to bang with them. Like, it gives you that energy, like, you know. So the only one that's left is TD. So the reason why we're going with TD and Wise is because according to ChatGPT, my personal assistant, uh, it has all these advantages right here. So TD for Canadian for business card, and just because you are building some credibility with these bankings here in Canada, and Wise is for getting those royalties, better foreign exchange rate, and for paying international vendors. My question now is, what about if I were to where does Stripe come in, and where do I integrate it with? I can do Stripe payments go to TD? Do they go to Wise? And where does PayPal comes in? So let's just say, assuming I am trying to get payments from Pakistan, right, or India, whatever, UAE, Abu Dhabi, how would they pay me? And where does the money go? Does it go to Wise? Does it go to TD? So I have these questions for ChatGPT, but I'm like, let's set up a bank account first. So I just really hope I can bank I can open a bank account online instead of going in person. So book an appointment. So that's a good uh, thing. So let's just see. Let's do it here right now. Bismillah. Open account. Before you begin, you have selected business. What you'll need to open your bank account. Information about your business, necessary documents such as trade name registration or a notice of assessment. You'll need a business or signing officer of the business, but can you confirm for that this account is not used by okay. Online application eligibility. So I'm a single owner person, you're the only director. So that is true. I think I can do it. It's saying I need a notice of assessment. I think that's what you get after filing your taxes. Trade name registration. I'm not sure what trade name registration is. Is it my business? So it's my own. Okay, I think I'll figure it out. No worries. So please like your business type. Business corporation. Uh private? What happens if I do public? Okay. So it's definitely private. We'll ask you to upload the following documents later in the application. Letters paid patent. Does your business have more than one signing? No. Um just want to confirm with ChatGPT here. What was the thing? Trade name registration. A trade name registration, also known as business license number or operating name, is not required unless your corporation will operate under a different business name than its legal name. Okay. If you only use Omnitryx for all business websites, you do not need trade name, which makes sense. If you operate under a different name like AI, Omnitrix AI, bro, sounds so cool, man. Okay, allows your corporation to operate publicly under name cost, gives you a master business. So I think article of incorporation is all I need. So no, continue. Continue. Are you a TD customer with online access? Yes, I am. Before this, I really, really dislike this. The cookies thing, man. Are you a TD customer with online experience? So this is where I have to log in. So obviously, I have to blur this out. I have to remember my password. I have to blur this out as well. Somebody remind me where. Oh, okay. 594. Enter. Now, is your business a financial entity? What is a financial entity? You must have a global intermediary identification number by the US government. No, definitely not. Is your business a governmental entity, or municipal? Okay, definitely not. Is your business an active or passive entity? Okay. Well, this is interesting. Um, Active. If more than 50% of your business income is earned by producing a good or service, you are an active business. If your business is a startup company less than 2 years, has been in liquidation for less than 5 years, or is registered charity or not for profit, it is an active business. Example, you're a sole proprietor running a photography company, 70% of income is from fees and commissions. Passive. If 50% or more of your income is earned from investments you have made, assets you hold, interest, dividends, rents, or royalties, you are passive. The option close to retirement, only 30% income. Okay. So far, my business does nothing. So I don't know where I stand. The correct choice is active because you're a startup planning to provide services, not earning investment or rental income. So the goal is to become a passive company eventually, inshallah. So I'm an active. So difference, like, to give you a good example, once you become passive, you know, it means you're making money in your sleep. When you're an active company, just to really simplify, it means you're paying with your time. So if you stop working, the income stops, and this is like your 9 to 5 job basically. And the goal of every business is to make money and to make sure that money becomes passive, that when you can retire early or keep making money without working anymore, because you work once and then it automates. Just realize that's a lot of personal information that I am recording, so obviously I have to blur all of this out. All right, name Jawad Abbasi, my date of birth, social insurance. Oh, they have my social insurance, phone number, my email address. Okay, have you moved? They have my employment. Okay, so far they haven't asked about my business. Create your business profile. Since you're incorporated, we'll ask you to upload one or more of these documents later in it. Okay. 25 minutes. That's a lot. I do have to pray as well. So next, business details. We only ask for information relevant to this application. Legal name. For those wondering, Codell is my brother's name. This is Omnitryx. Inc. Do I include the dot or do I not include the dot? Omnitrix Inc. with a dot. Registered trade name, I don't. Canada. Province, Ontario. Incorporation number, do I have latest patent? No, I don't. Incorporation number. The Canadian federal provision of government provides a business information when you register your. This is not the business number provided to you by the Canadian Revenue Agency. Do not include leading zeros in your entry. What exactly is my incorporation number? I want to do it just because I want to show you guys as well what document I'm looking at. Canada Business Registry. So we have obviously searched this a lot. I guess I accept these terms. Is this the correct one? Omnitrix. Okay. Can I open it? Yep. So I can show you guys this document without a blurring issue. Just put it here. So I believe this is my incorporation number, but without the hyphen. So let's see. Or maybe I do need the hyphen. It said do not start with the man. This is just annoying. Jeez, that was annoying. But I'm assuming this is correct. Otherwise, it would just tell me no. Do you have? Is this a non-for-profit? Did I already set it? No, this business is for profit. Yes, indeed it is. Do you have a business number? I do have a business number. What is my business number? A business number is a unique 9-digit number assigned to a business registered with the Canada CR. Your BN may be found. Okay, I think I know what it is. To incorporate ISED. So Omnitryx, if I just search it up, this is the business number. Ah, and it removed RC001, which is interesting. Is it because? Oh, okay. I just want to copy this and ask ChatGPT if I'm doing the right thing. GST, HST only need once you hit $30 revenue or want to register early. Payroll only if it keeps saying build your minute book. Okay, is your company a franchise? No. Next. No, this business is for. I thought I selected it. All right, Bismillah. Business could not be found in registry. Wow. Please ensure that all business information is correctly correct. I feel like I have to remove the hyphen. Next. Well, that's bad. And to be honest, they're not helpful. The Canadian federal or provincial government provides a business incorporation. Okay, how is business incorporation number different from business number? This is not the business number. Okay, they just said. Okay, I should have read it. Okay, I think this is correct. Okay, I feel like what I got wrong is this. Okay, if someone from TD is watching this, you guys need to fix this. The Canadian Federal Provincial Government provides a business. You know what? Besides putting this info box here, but there should be a diagram as well. But this is the document, like a sample, and this is where you can find a number, and this is how you're supposed to input it. That would be really, really helpful. The Canadian Federal, yeah, Canada. Did I? Oh, oh, that's not, dude. That's not intuitive at all. That's so not intuitive. Okay, I think I got it now. Bismillah. Success. All right, you guys are learning a lot, aren't you? I'm learning a lot. I just found out what my business number is and incorporation number, and I have to do it without the hyphen. Okay, business address. The only thing recording this that really concerning to me is just it's too much private information as well. Like I don't, and I fear that I might accidentally not blur something that should have been blurred, especially like my company key that I keep showing in my videos. uh, business email. So I think this is where I do use my Omnitryx email. Language English. मुझे English आती है. Omnitryx CA. Everything else looks correct. Next. Tell us about your business. Was your business legal form outside of Canada? No. Does your business have a physical location out? No. Does your business transact outside of Canada? Well, not at the moment, no. Please describe in details the nature of your business and the industry. So this is exactly where ChatGPT comes in. Because I don't know how to enter your okay. No, no, yes. Okay, so maybe yes. Country. United States of America. As another country, that's Abu Dhabi. Dubai. Abu Dhabi. UAE. Why do I keep saying Dubai? Wait, Abu Dhabi. Where's UAE? UAE. UAE. I don't see UAE. Seriously, where is United Arabs? Will I do UK? Not at the moment. Omnitryx is a digital-first company focused on creating, publishing, and selling digital products such as ebooks, online content, software tools, and other digital assets. The business may also need engagement in consulting, online services, and future acquisition of operation of related businesses. Sounds pretty cool. Sounds fancy. the entry is too long. Of course it is. Let's just keep it here. You're saying describe in detail the nature of your business, and then when I describe it in detail, they're saying the entry is too long. Oh, this is funny, man. Drop down includes information and okay, information. Okay, they don't have digital. Okay, they don't have digital either. Technology. Okay, what industry do I pick? E-commerce. E-commerce. Okay, software. Computer software design and IT services. I don't want to put. I don't. This is just too narrow. Online business. Online. YouTube. Inter. How do you spell entertainment? Home inter. Wow. So what happens if you're just like a music guy? Music publishers. Okay. At least they do support them. Maybe software is where. Okay. Is it still too long? Are you kidding me? Like it. What? Oh Lord. Doesn't make sense. In what countries is your business considered resident for tax purposes? Canada, yes. Other countries, no. Is your business no? Tax disclosure. We are required to collect this information to comply with the Income Tax Act. Failure to provide this may result in interest payable, penalties, or election. We may contact you. Okay, I verify. Everything is good. View tax disclosure. Might have downloaded it. HTML. Seriously. Next, purpose of account. How much? Okay, 50% done. Purpose of account. Holding company investment, payroll. General operations. Okay, that makes sense. Sales of good revenue, sales of property, equity, funding, government donations from the public, startup investment capital. I think sales of good. Borrowed funds. Oh, I can select another source of income. What's an FFP only? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go here and inspect. Select this. So this is a trick that I'm going to use. Copy element. Hopefully this copies everything. Paste it in ChatGPT. Did I? Oh Lord, I thought it closed. Ah, let ChatGPT figure out what I mean. This is general operations is the most appropriate choice: running, paying, receiving expenses. Okay, source of funds. Here's what you should select: start of goods revenue. If you're putting your own money to fund, so which is true, I need that startup investment. Optional choose if only accurate. Saving general accumulated wealth. I don't have money. Do not choose borrow funds unless you're taking a loan. Government funds unless you apply for them. Sales of property assets. Nope. Investment income. This is passive. I don't have any investment income. But hold up. What if I buy some stocks from my company? Wouldn't that be like investment income? So this is okay. What if I plan on investing some stocks from my company, like buying some stocks, And also, what if I want to accept donations, like buy me a coffee? If you're interested in buying me coffee, guys, I would never say no. I'm more like a chai guy, but I'll take coffee. I'll take cash. Uh, what if your corporation invests in stocks? Many corporations invest extra cash in index ETF. Uh, this is 100% allowed even for an active business government, but does not change your source of fund for TD. TD is asking, where is them? Oh, okay, that makes sense. So even if you invest later, it's okay. What about accepting buying a coffee Patreon? Donations to a for-profit are not legally donations. They're treated as business revenue, tips, or voluntary contributions. So legally and for tax purposes, there are business income revenue, not charity, not public. Not for profit. That's what the NFP stands for, not for profit. So instead, they all fall under sales of good or general business revenue. Oh, there's a YouTube super chat. I have no idea. Business updated selection for you safe. Okay, so this seems correct. Anything else, ChatGPT? Yes, business officers. Salutation. Yo, this is cool actually. Should I be called doctor? Doctor. This reminds me one of the video I listened to Andrew Tate. I don't follow the guy, but he says some pretty interesting stuff from once in a while. The professor. I think being called professor is cooler than being called doctor or Mister. Mister, where's Mister? I feel like Mister is like very commonly used. Professor for me sounds much cooler than doctor. Doctor, I know you get a PhD degree, then you become a doctor. But when I think of doctor, I think of doctors, at the hospital. So, hmm. So what's my title? Is this CEO? Yeah, I like CEO better than director. So let's just copy paste this. Do I pick director or CEO? The legal role required by the law, CEO, optional business title you give yourself. TD is asking for a job title, not the legal direction. Best choice. It looks professional. Okay, so for legally, I'm a director, but I can call. Yeah, I'm calling myself chief. Oh, do you want to be called president? President Jordan Augustine. CEO. Chief. Yeah, I'm the president of Omnitryx. I'm the CEO of Omnitryx. I feel like everybody calls themselves CEO. But president, that's something, President. President Jawad Ahmad Abbasi. President. Mr. President. Mr. President, do you want to accept that $100,000 building deal? Yes. Yeah. So I feel like president is much cooler. CEO is just too overly used. President, yeah. Supporting documents. To complete your application, you'll need to upload business document. You can capture document using your mobile phone. You can upload. Okay, I don't have letters of patent, so why do I need this? Articles of incorporation makes sense. This is gonna be a simple upload. Certificate of incorporation. I'm gonna go with this one. This makes more sense to me as opposed to this. Like it says articles of incorporation, it only includes one form. Let's go with this. I think it is no harm going with this. Okay, review business details. What's the percentage now? 75%. All right, about my business. Omnitryx, Canada, federal incorporation numbers. I have no Latin, not for letters, patent. Business number is your company franchise. The address, contact number, email, spelled it correctly, English. It's almost 1 p.m. Was your business legally formed outside of Canada? No. It doesn't mean Canada, US, UAE. Those are like two of the examples I gave. Offering IT service consulting online products, which is true. Computer software design and IT services, which is relevant. Canada, other countries, no. Purpose of business, startup investment capital, general purpose sales of good provinces. Business officers, Mr. Should I? I want to be called professor, but I also want to be like earn the title, not just make up the title. Like, I want to earn it. So Jawad Ahmad Abbasi, account, yes. President. Now this is something, you know, I wouldn't say I earned it, but then again, I can call myself whatever I want. Same thing with salutation. Go be like Andrew Tate here. But so confirm and continue. Bismillah. What does that mean? Statement preference. Name your account. Why are there two fields? Seriously, why are there two fields? By using this online application, you consent to receive electronically These you receive these electronically. These you consent to receive electronically these terms in okay. Business is the all right. I mean, I guess so. Whole funds policy. I mean, that's interesting. Download the PDF. Might as well just download the files. Additional information. Submit application. Oh, Bismillah. Shouldn't this have been like, we have received your application for business. We'll receive your application documents and call you. We'll email you within 5 to time signing of your signature cards and our signature card. What's the signature? All right, my niece is calling me.